are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2020 movie The Hunt. The movie is directed by Craig Zobel and written by Nick Cuse and Damon Lindelof. And this movie follows a group of people who are being hunted by upper class people. They call the people that they're hunting deplorables, and the upper class people are hunting the lower class people. This movie had a lot of potential. I was actually really excited for this movie. It was one that I'd been wanting to see for a long time. I had seen the trailers last summer when I had gone to see the movie Crawl, and I was really excited for it. And then the big controversy came out, and they shelved the movie for a few months. And then, like a month before it was released, they decided to announce that they're still going to release it. And then everything else happened that's gone on this year. So I'm just now getting around to seeing it. I bought it today, and I was actually really quite disappointed with this movie. I thought it was alright, not near as good as it could have been, but I thought it was okay. It felt like kind of a wasted potential. That they relied too much on it was like, felt like it was rushed. Like all these, they killed like 5 of the 11 people that were being hunted off like really fast. I think they could have done it a little bit better. Maybe spread the kills out a little bit, made it more entertaining. And the humor was hit and miss. There were some parts that were really, really funny, and there were some parts that just were really kind of cringy. As far as the political stuff about the movie, that doesn't really bother me that bad. I mean, personally, half the time I didn't really understand what they were talking about because I'm not really into politics and stuff. I understood just enough that I could tell what was going on in the movie, but it didn't really bother me. Since I'm not really a political person, I don't really care about either side and everything on this movie. I didn't really take sides. But this movie had a really good supporting cast. Ike Barinholtz, Wayne Duvall, Ethan Suplee, Sturgill Simpson, and Emma Roberts were all wasted in this movie. They all did well. Wayne Duvall had a bigger role than any of the others, but all the other ones really were wasted. They were only in here for a few minutes each, not hardly having any screen time, and to me it was wasted potential because they could have kept these characters throughout the movie and made you feel more sorry for them. You didn't really know anything about them anyway when they get killed, so you wouldn't really care if they lived or died, really. That was one thing I didn't like about this movie. I know that it's common in slasher movies, but this isn't a slasher movie. And while it is still supposed to be a horror movie, it's just not executed very well. I've seen movies where they've had characters that aren't like the Friday the 13th movies, that they don't really... There's not really anything about them that's special for you to feel bad for them and stuff, but they get killed in unique ways. But the way these characters get killed off so fast and easy, it's not really all that entertaining. The gore and stuff is pretty cool, and there's also some really bad CGI gore in here that kind of also took me out of the movie. But I would have liked to see a lot of these characters live, at least throughout the movie. If they would have lived longer throughout the movie, it would have made it better. You could have connected with them a little bit more before they got killed. Even if they weren't like super well developed characters, it would have at least been nice to like spend some time with them before they get killed, so you kind of know how you feel about it. The one main character that they focused on, Crystal, is played by Betty Gilpin, and I thought she did a pretty good job. She reminds me a lot of Sandra Bullock for some reason. I don't know why, but I thought she was a pretty good actress, and she was really good in here. And Hilary Swank is in here too, as Athena Stone. That she's like one of the ones that created the hunt and everything, and I thought she was pretty good too. And like there was kind of a twist in this movie that I didn't really see coming, but it wasn't like a really shocking twist that's going to be really memorable or anything. It was just an alright twist, but it was cool getting to see Hilary Swank again, because I haven't seen her in anything in a really long time. She's one of my favorite actresses, so it was at least cool getting to see her. And the big final fight scene between her and Betty Gilpin was a really cool fight. But really, besides that, this movie just was meh. Like I said, the pacing was a little too fast paced. It seemed like they were trying to. I think that if they would have stretched it out, gave it maybe another 20-30 minutes or so, it might have been better. That way, we could have at least spent a little bit more time with some of the characters before they got killed and stuff. I think it would have made the movie a little bit better. But all in all, I think The Hunt was an alright movie. It's not one of the best movies of the year. It's not one of the worst either. It's kind of meh. Somewhere maybe in the middle. But I'd say I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not one that I'm going to want to rush to revisit, and I don't think it's an instant classic or anything. But it's an alright movie, and it'd probably be worth watching maybe every once in a while, but not something that I'd want to watch all the time. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of The Hunt, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.